Hey there, how's it going? It's the Slayer here. So today I've just brought you this clip on strategies for dealing with the new league rate boss Hush. So he's immune to most dot and hazard dot in levels 9 and 10, and he mostly takes damage from fast attack. And another irritating thing about him is he spams his special one and he has extra fast power generation, though I'm not clear whether that is explicitly stated. Now, front up, I'm using one of the routine tactics to beat him, which pretty much works every time. It's part pay to play, so I'm using Ascended Batman Ninja Robin with Twin Blade, BNGG for the supporting RokBa gemstone, and basically BNGG to support RokBa's power gen. Because earlier before I'll shortly get into free to play pips, and I've got an interesting Manta demo after this as well for those who are interested, which is free to play now. But in case of this pip, what happens is that I could also do it with classic flash instead of BNGG or Martian Manhunter to retain the gemstone stacks longer. But what I found is that without the extra power gen, if you couldn't maintain the hazard zone, RokBa's hazard zone, this guy Hush, he started doing a lot of special ones even when he hardly had any power. And with this guy, unlike other bosses, the hazard follows you, so you can't back off. And he sometimes blocks combo interruption as well. But he's not that hard to get, so here we managed to comfortably one-shot him, though previously with this same team I had run it pretty close. But now I figured out that you need shorter combos with Robin before you bring in RokBa, and thanks to BNGG, you can power generate with RokBa to maintain the gemstone stacks. So that's pretty essential, because when I played it with classic flash, although Robin was doing a lot of damage, because classic flash is specifically designed to boost your fast attacks and damage, that even without gemstone, Robin looked like he could one shot it with twin blades. But unfortunately, without RokBa's hazard, just as Hush was about to lose, he just kept on spamming special ones, and in that match I just missed. But here we comfortably finish it with around 27 to 30 seconds left, which isn't bad. So I think so that's a good one. So a lot of us are tempted to use Flash, but if you want to use Flash, there's a separate setup. I'll show it to you shortly. I didn't quite get the Flash setup right, but I came pretty close, and I've got some good ideas, as we'll see. But right now we'll just finish this match. So this is a pretty good. Yeah, I just got rid of this guy. That's pretty good. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, boss Hush. So it seems as he built with Red Hood's AI. I don't know. Doesn't feel or play like Hush. I'll have to check. I'll have to fact check that. So just be careful. But yeah, it reminds me more like a more aggressive version of Red Hood rather than Hush. So that's fine. And so that was one of the pay-to-play strategies to use. And before this, what I did is I used Manta Twin Blades and the new classic Flash Puppet. And I used Silver Green Lantern because my Manta is 8 star. You may need to use CWW for a crit damage if your Manta is not ascended. But here it was pretty good, and I almost finished him even without Flash. But here, as an experiment, I tried to see how far I can go without Flash, just with using the 2 extra hits that he gives, fast attack hits, and pure Manta Twin Blade, how far can it go? And initially it power stole pretty well, but after a while, and it looked like he could do enough damage to one shot. But after the SGL shield broke, today my combo interruption didn't work that well. This boss is pretty hard to combo interrupt, unlike the other ones. Like, I've got a separate video clip I'll share with you of how I combo interrupt with Manta, which is pretty good. I did like 120, 150 hit combos. But here, this guy is pretty hard to combo interrupt, and Manta manages to overcome his stun immunity on a couple of occasions, so that's fine. I think he has that passive. But what I should have actually done, that here the artifact on Flash didn't matter. I had Flash with Puppet. I should have tagged him in to apply his blind or a Puppet blind, or if I had done his damage increase, this was an easy one shot with Manta. Or Even if I had not done that, if I had used Batarangs, so which is largely pay to play, with Manta that does a bit more damage than Twin Blade or non-Aquaman bosses. Now see here, I let the shield go, and for some reason, to see whether I can still finish this off with Manta, I didn't tag in Flash, though I should have. I had specifically put Puppet for that, so I should have ideally because I did lose Manta stacks here, but once I built them up, the damage picked up pretty well again. So you see, there still was comfortable time to one shot. So if you have a way to combo interrupt this boss, you could pretty much just Manta Twin Blades with either Classic Flash or JLF, who can give you that extra fast attack hit. Or if you have the pay-to-play artifact Jokerized Batarangs, Manta with Batarang should be pretty good as well. But here we're looking more at the free-to-play side. So when I had used Batman Ninja Robin Twin Blade with Classic Flash, even without RokBa or Gemstone, just based on his Twin Blade, was doing a lot of damage, because this boss takes damage from fast attack hits, and those extra fast attack hits that you get make a big difference. So here, yeah, managed to stun him again. So I had a few opportunities here to tag in Flash and then set up a tag in combo wherein I maintain Manta stacks and keep Flash's blind up. That would have easily one-shot this boss, but I guess I was trying to see if I can combo interrupt him with my Manta, which usually works but didn't on this boss, and I tried finishing it off. But it's not a bad free-to-play strategy. If you have fast attack-based guys like Manta or SCBB, those characters with Twin Blade and either JLF or ideally Classic Flash with any artifact that can help you apply blind, or Flash can apply blind from his own special one. So that should be a pretty interesting strategy to beat this one-shot this guy, though that's not the only one. But I was impressed. But in this case, it seems that on every occasional match, he does disable your combo interrupt, so I couldn't do that. And this guy, he aggressively spams SP1, and the combo interrupt that typically works for me, which I'll show you in another video, wasn't working here. But let me know if you were able to combo interrupt this boss. Or I could have even used SCBB and done his special 2, which gives you an unhittable zone, but that also takes away from his damage. So you have to do a mix of special 2s and special 3s. So that is a tactic I could try next time. So there are other free-to-play tactics there, but if you're a free-to-play player who has like a 6-star plus SCBB or Manta unlocked, or has managed to ascend his Batman Ninja Robin 1 or 2 levels, then using either GLF or ideally Classic Flash with any artifact, and if needed, a percentage damage dealer just for support, you should be able to come, pretty much one-shot this guy. I did have a clip wherein I came close to that, but I hadn't recorded that. So that's free to play. And then the pay to play option, I showed it to you at the beginning of the video, though that looks pretty straightforward, but that too took a couple of attempts to practice, because I normally don't use BNR or SCBB as a DD, and I definitely don't. I'd hardly use Twin Blades on BNR. So you in the pay-to-play side, when you use RokBa, you definitely need BNGG to counter the aggressive pace at which Hush keeps on spamming his SP1, and his hazard follows you everywhere. So with BNGG, you will be constantly able to create the RokBa hazard zone, and you could even try, but that does impact your ability to use a Flash character. But yeah, I think so. Those are a couple of strategies. So what did you think about this? So what are the strategies you guys use for this boss? Let me know in your comments, and feel free to reach out if you have any questions. Cheers.